Hello there. Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, that's what learning reading is like for many kids. Their teachers, their tutors, even you at home say, do this, do this, do this, and they can't do it. And you think that by grilling them and making them do something they hate more and more and more, somehow, miraculously, the penny will drop, they'll get it together, and they'll start to learn effectively. And invariably it doesn't happen. Why doesn't it happen? It doesn't happen because your child is missing the skills they need to do the job. If you're going to build a table, I might say, come on in, build this table. Here's the wood. You say, fantastic. Where's the saw? Where's the screws? Where's the hammer? Where's the nails? Oh no, you don't get those, you just get the wood. How can you build a table out of wood when you haven't got any tools? How can you read when you haven't got the skills, which are the very tools with which you learn to read with? Now, most kids develop these skills in prep or kindergarten, maybe grade 1, and they lay the basis for everything that is to come throughout their learning career. But what happens if they didn't do very well in prep or grade 1? What happens if grade 2 was a struggle and grade 3 was a nightmare? Well, then learning at light speed will track your child right back to prep and rebuild the skills they need to do the job and to read effectively. What sort of skills am I talking about? I'm talking about eye movement, so they can move their eyes effectively across a page. You might call it tracking. I'm talking about focus and eye coordination, so that their eyes are coordinated and information is flowing in through the visual gate, which is 80% of all information in the classroom is visual. You've got to get that pathway right. I'm talking about laterality and directionality, so that they're not writing things or reading things in reverse. What about visualization for spelling? If you're going to be a good speller, you have to visualize. But in our society, with all the televisions and DVDs and computer games and iPads and iPhones and all that sort of stuff, all the visualizing has been done for our kids, so they simply don't learn that skill. I'm talking about other skills as well, like coding, sequencing, all of these sorts of skills we can train outside of learning to read. If we pull a child away from trying to battle through the reading, and we grill these skills and we get them effectively using the visual skills that I'm talking about, it might take 6 or 9 months. But once they've done that, when they get plugged back into reading, they accelerate at light speed. You will be amazed. I've had tutors call me and say, I am amazed, because after doing the vision therapy, they pick things up so quickly. Why? Because they've got the skills. If you give a child a fish, you'll feed him for a day. If you teach him to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. And that's what learning at light speed is about. We want to feed our kids. We want to set them up with all the skills that they need to do the job for the rest of their school career and beyond. So if you're struggling with your child, if your child is having trouble concentrating, if homework is a nightmare at your house, if reading is just the worst thing in the world for your child, then check out Learning at Light Speed. Have a bit of a read and understand what we're doing in this program, because it's simple, but it's effective. It takes 20 minutes a day, just 20 minutes a day, every school day. And within a few months, your child's learning ability will be completely transformed, guaranteed. How can I guarantee that? Well, as a doctor, I can tell you, guarantees are very few and far between in the medical world, but hey, if you do the work, you will definitely see an improvement. If your child wanted to learn to play guitar, you wouldn't just give them a guitar, you'd send them to guitar lessons. If they wanted to learn to play soccer, you wouldn't just say, here's a jersey hop on the field. You would send them to soccer practice, where they'd learn the skills, how to shoot, head, kick, pass, tackle, etc. So for reading, we keep throwing them on the field, but hey, they need more than that. If they've got the skills, they can handle that. But if they haven't got the skills, we track right back to prep and rebuild them from the ground up in Learning at Light Speed. It's a lot of fun. It's mostly games. It takes only 20 minutes a day, and it's right here for you. This program will completely transform your child's life. So check it out now. Learning at Light Speed. We hope you commit to it. Don't sit around thinking about it. For the sake of your child, do it. Trust me, you can spend thousands of dollars in other areas. This is a fraction of that. For less than half a cappuccino a day, commit yourself to this program and follow through, and I guarantee you, you will see improvement in your child, either a lot or a little, but they'll definitely improve. So we will catch you on the inside. Check it out.